sweet, darlings. What a night. What a night. What a night. Let's do this first because we ain't going to do what we did the other night. We cleanse all this area right now. Right now. We ain't doing that. Let me adjust my camera. I know we're a little messed up here. I'm not good at this. Just bear with me. I ain't good at this. I don't like electronics. I don't like this little device. Oh, there's a little clippy thing on there. Oh, who'd have thunk it? There's a thing along. Maybe. Well, there you go. Alright. So, sage. Sage. On that thought, I'm going to address... Who asked me that? I took notes. Bear with me now. I ain't as... What did Toby Keith say? I ain't as good as I once was. Well, there you go. Physically and mentally. So I took notes, and somebody said, is there something else they could do? Oh, and Miss Sugar. Miss Sugar. Sugar. Her name is Sugar Glumplins. Darling, if that ain't the sweetest southern name you could ever come up with right now. I was going to call you Sugar Dumplings, but you've got Sugar Glumplins, and that's good with me. You have commented on so many different things, and I think you're just absolutely beautiful. I resonated with your soul just talking to me. But you did ask how to cast out negative energy and cleansing, and you're sensitive to smoke, and that's understandable. You know, not everybody likes this, because it is heavy. It is heavy. I'm going to tell you right now, I love it, sensitive to smoke or not, but, you know what? I can burn this in my house, and people on the street every day of the year think it's Thanksgiving because they think there's turkey bacon because it's sage. But that's alright. That's alright. No, you don't have to burn smoke. Okay, so to answer your question right off the bat, you do not have to have this. You can cleanse your energy just by your thoughts and your words and the energy that you put out. You absolutely can. But if you would like something physical, they actually make sage in just a spritzer spray. So it'd be, it's not really aerosol. It's just a liquid. If you email me, I'll try to send you a couple links to some spray that you can use if you just want to cleanse with crystals or sage or anything good that's cleansing. I can send you some links to where you can go and buy that. It's just a spritz, so it's not actually a heavy smoke. And I mean, I really don't care if my home smells like this. I don't care. I think it's beautiful. If you could feel the texture of the air, and that's a thing, the texture of the air when you burn this is so soft and so loving. It feels like a big warm blanket. Okay, Native Americans have been using this for tens of thousands of years, and I am from the Blackfoot tribe, and this is very important to them. And if you don't know anything about the Blackfoot tribe, we resonate mainly out in Montana, the northwestern side of Montana, and then Alberta, and on up through Canada, a bit down. You don't need to know that. You didn't come here to ask that. That's fine. You just ask, can I cleanse my home without having to use the smoky sage? Yes, you can. Yes, your thoughts and words can do it. If you are generally in the heart of cleansing your home and you just want to go through it and say, I cast out anything negative and evil and only allow the divine light to come in, yes, you can do that with your words. But if you would like a scent or anything to help upgrade that, yes, There's just a spritzer spray that you can use, and there are many other things I recommend. Also, crystals. There's all kinds of things that we use in the spiritual world to cleanse. This it's just quick acting. I don't know how else to explain it. I'm going to put that down. Um, but if you want to know anything more about that, Miss Sugar Glumplins, I love that name, email me, newbeginningstarot76@gmail.com. Email me, and I will send you some links to the things that you can use. I understand people have problems, asthma and all kinds of things. I got 4 people in my house that have asthma, and I just told them, get over it. This is going to cleanse you out. But not everybody feels that way, and they don't feel comfortable, and that's okay. So let's get that one out of the way. And Miss Sugar Glumplins, I love that name. I'm gonna mark that out. Took care of that. Let me know, darling. All right. Now, yes, I will address the fact that I've taken a couple of days off. Here's the reason why. This weekend I am celebrating my youngest granddaughter's 4th birthday. 4. Going on 40. Probably my fault. I was there when this child was born. I cut the cord and I named this child, and I'm pretty sure it's my fault. She is me, turned in on itself. I love her to death. Her name is Israel Lincoln Jean Ryder. Love her to death. Gave her a strong name, Israel Lincoln Jean, after my mama, who passed right before she was born, and then my last name. But let me tell you, this child, okay, she's something else, but I wouldn't trade her for the world, because she's just me on steroids, and that should scare everybody. I'm just saying. Anyway, her birthday is actually tomorrow, the 15th, and she's turning 4 years old. So if y'all want to give her a shout out, not that she's going to see it, so you don't have to shout her out, whatever. It's alright. That's alright. But that's why I took a couple days off. Still kind of recuperating. I guess, I don't know, what's the saying? You got a few hard days, and I feel rode hard and put up wet. That's what we say in the South. I don't know if you resonate with that, and that's alright. And I just wanted to take the time out to thank y'all for being so patient and so sweet, and knowing that I am from the South, and this is just the way I talk. I mean, I know proper English, and I could walk into a job interview tomorrow and not have any twang in me at all, because I know how to train my brain. That's okay. But my true self is this, and I come from the South, and it's y'all. You want a little sweet tea, and you step foot on my front porch, first things I'm going to ask you, come on in, have a seat. Have you eaten anything? Because I'm going to feed you. It's just the way I am. Alright? And if it doesn't resonate with you, no matter where you're out in the world, it's not just the U.S., anywhere in the world, if that doesn't resonate with you, it's just the way we are. We're just Southern. Southern means hospitality. Okay? So just understand, that's just the way I am. And if you're not okay with my twang or anything, I'm sorry. Not sorry. That's who I am. It's okay. It's alright. So, I went through the comments the last couple days, and I wrote down what I needed to take care of and address, and some questions that were asked. And I told y'all, new challenge, ask the questions and I'll do it live on air. Well, it's not live, but recorded, whatever. Y'all know. Before I get into that, I was given a little bit of advice on Friday. to not spend so much time explaining the cards and just get through it. Just flip it, tell the answer, and go on. Don't spend so much time explaining exactly what the cards are. If that's something y'all want, does that resonate with you? Do you want me to spend time? I spend that time because that resonates with me spiritually, that y'all need to learn this, because I think you guys are going to interpret this later on your own terms. If it doesn't, by all means, will you let me know? I don't have to spend that much time explaining it. I'll have to work on myself, just because I've always been a teacher, and that's what I have a degree in, and I'm all about teaching, meanings and words and explanations. But if you want me to go faster, which I'm going to attempt tonight, that's what I'm going to do with the questions that were asked. I'm going to attempt to ask the questions much faster. But if you really want me to explain each individual card and what they mean, leave your opinion in the comments and let me know. I really appreciate you explaining it, or shut up and get on with it. That's okay. You don't hurt my feelings. I'd just like to know what would you like from me. Yeah. You can tell me I rattle my mouth too much. That's alright. That's a southern thing too. We just talk. That's all there is. What was the other thing? Oh, yes. Got a couple shout outs tonight. I want to shout out to Miss Nadia. Beautiful, beautiful sister. She's a healer, and I met her through Janine's Turn the Page with Janine Steffens, and she's a beautiful healer, and she's been working on my family, especially my husband, and I just want to shout out to her, because she's been there for me lately, and she's just cleansing some things for me that I can't do. I have talents, she's got talents, and this is about this community. We all bring our talents together, and it's not about making money and that kind of stuff. We just work together. I help you, you help me. I scratch your back, you scratch mine, and that's good. So I just want to give Miss Nadia, I love you, sister. I love you. Call me anytime. She's beautiful, but she's a healer, and she will work with your chakras and your solar plexus and all that kind of stuff. She's beautiful. If you want more information about her, leave it in the comment, and with her permission, I will give that to you on the next reading. I also want to give a shout out to Miss Caroline. Miss Caroline, oh, are you kidding me, girlfriend? What was Friday night? Miss Caroline scheduled a private reading with me that was scheduled for 1 hour, and it ended up going beyond 4 hours. But I want you all to understand that I am not a commercialized tarot reader. Now, that's not to shoot myself in the foot by any means. Just because you sign up for 1 hour, you pay for 1 hour, you get 3 for free. It doesn't work that way. No, I resonated with her so well, I couldn't get off the phone with her. I just couldn't. And that will happen with many people. If I resonate with you, I will continue to read for you. It doesn't matter. This is not about a pre-scheduled, what I get out of it that goes into my bank account. That's not what it's about. Do I need the help in my bank account? Of course I do. Who doesn't? Okay? I'm not lying to you. I ain't gonna be fake with you. Of course I do. I need my husband to stop working so much, and I'm trying to take some of that responsibility on through my gift and what I can give to you. Is it going to happen? I'm manifesting it going to happen. But I'm telling you, what happened Friday night with Miss Caroline was so beautiful that she signed up for an hour. We started out, and we probably talked 30, 45 minutes just talking. Just talking. I ain't even flipped a card yet, just talking. Well, that's what I do. I want to resonate with you. Now, I'm not going to do that with everybody. I understand that. My energy and my connection to you is going to be different from everybody. Some of you only have one question that needs to be asked. Some of you have 3 questions. Some of you need a lifetime of response, and that's okay too. Miss Caroline, I'm not going to get anything personal because that's none of nobody's business, okay? But I will tell you this. This is how I resonate with people. If I connect with you and I feel that I can offer you something, I resonate with the cards. I resonate with the message coming through. A lot of times, one of the number one things I tell people, here's your appointment. I'm going to call you, or Zoom, or whatever it is. I'm going to call you. Have your questions ready. But I will also let you know ahead of time. If your questions change once we get started reading, and then you go, oh no, well, I'd like to change a different direction, by all means. This is based on energy, okay? I don't set a set schedule, okay? I don't pre-read anything. This is live with me personally. If you want to change it mid-game, let's do it, okay? It doesn't matter. Whatever you need and whatever resonates with you. Is that a good business deal? I don't really care at this point because it's not about money. I don't care. I really don't care. She'll tell you herself. Yeah, it cut into, I had to start cooking supper while I was talking to her. Phone to my ear, and I just started cooking supper because we had gone over 4 hours. Because I resonated with her so well, and I just started talking to her. And the questions that she had, some of them we just flat out ignored, and we just went on with something else. Because that's the way energy works. That's the way universe works, okay? Tarot and, I don't want to put a label on nothing, but psychic or whatever you want to call them. I hate the term fortune teller, but I will tell you this. If you are genuine in your heart about the way you read something, remember what I told you when I welcomed you to the channel. This is just a tool, okay? I don't give the answers. This gives the answers. But you need me to resonate. If I resonate with you, you will feel it and you will open up. I have had clients break down and cry and can't stop crying. I have people laugh, good laugh. I have not had one person ever say, you batshit crazy. I'm not batshit crazy. I am genuine because I give you my truth and I give you my honesty. And many of you say, well, as the great Kristen and Jason say, giving it to you straight. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. But I just want to give a shout out real quick to Miss Caroline. Honey, I love you. And I'm going to try to upload the thumbnail. She's an artist. She's beautiful, and I'm going to give her all the credit. So if I can get that to upload, I'm a tree talker, and I talk to trees. And I know it sounds batshit crazy to you too. That's okay. You'll figure that out. You're going to get to know my journey, and I know that eventually you're probably going to see my memoirs of how I became intuitive the way I am. But for right now, if you see the thumbnail that I hope to upload, shout out to Miss Caroline because she's the one that has done this and got inspired by what I told her. So thank you, darling. I love you. I look forward to talking to you again, sister. Absolutely. So let's get down to business. Just cutting out a few things. Yeah, I already asked, do you want me to go faster with the readings and we just cut out the explanation of cards? That's fine. Let me know in the comments. Let's see. Oh, Miss Charlotte. You left a question in the comments. It's a little bit vague. I'm going to try to do this for you tonight, but I want to give you a little pre-warning. You said you'd like a general reading. Okay, general readings are about as vague as you get. Okay, I I can pull the energy from your name, and I can ask Spirit, my higher self, to connect with your higher self, and I can give you a general reading, which I want to attempt to do. But please understand, if you want just a general reading without asking questions specifically, you're going to get roundabout answers. I don't know what you want. The more specific you are, the more specific universe can be with your answers. If it's a test and you just want to test me, that's okay. Challenge accepted. That's okay. I will simply ask the universe when I pull the cards, and I'll do that in just a minute. And since you asked it in the comments, our new challenge is, here's your reading. So, Miss Charlotte, I want you to understand, if you just want a general reading, I am simply going to ask the universe, what is your message to Miss Charlotte? And that is it. When it comes to reading tarot, the more specific you are about your questions, you don't have to give major hints. I understand. A lot of you are skeptic. That's okay. But the more specific you can be, it doesn't have to be really specific. You can just say, well, is my love life going to get better? I mean, you can ask that. Am I going to change jobs? You can ask that. But when you just say, I would like a general reading, well, general readings, that's a whole lot of subject in a short amount of time in one question. Because on this channel, if you want it live or pre-recorded, it is a general reading. That's literally one question shot in the dark about anything. It's going to be very confusing for not only you, it's going to be very confusing for me and our higher selves. But that's okay. I'm still going to do it. Okay? So let's do it. If you want a reading, email me. It's okay. We're going to work through it. newbeginningstarot76@gmail.com. Just email me if you want a full out reading. Then you can be very specific. But I will do your general reading. I'm not going to back down. I'm not afraid of that. It's okay. We're going to put it out there. Alright? So let's just get that out in the way. And what else? Oh, Miss Mar M. Okay? I don't have your full name or whatever. Abbreviations are just fine with me. Yeah, she asked, do we have a time frame of med beds? And in the future, will we have a need for doctors or dentists? We all want to know that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. So, let's just get down to it. I've yapped my jaws long enough. So, let's start out. Miss Charlotte, let's do your general reading first, okay? Let's get that one out of the way. So, universe, you know who Miss Charlotte is. And I am going to... This is how short my memory is. Did I address what happened in one of the readings and the spirit and the orb and all? Did I? I think I did. I don't know. Either I'm losing my marbles and just, I don't know. Either I addressed it or I didn't, but that's alright. One of them, somebody said they saw spirit or energy releasing when I said I didn't give consent to be here. Well, yeah, if I didn't say it already, just understand that it's going to happen. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, my heart said, duh. Yeah, they don't like me too well. Yeah, my higher self is my t-shirt tonight. My t-shirt habits here. Next sarcastic comment coming in. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Well, you know what? And y'all so sweet. Y'all so sweet. Just your comments. My goodness. Oh, you're so sweet and loving. I'm like, you don't have to live with me. No. That's a joke. Yeah, you're so funny. Honey, I try to use sarcasm because I think sarcasm and making people laugh, even if they're the dumb jokes. Honey, if you can make somebody smile, isn't that the most beautiful thing ever? You can have somebody having the poorest day of their life, and you could just say a dumb, what they call dad joke, and you can get somebody to laugh. And if you can get them to do that, honey, isn't that the greatest? So anyway, I think I already addressed that. I'll probably go back and edit going, you're a moron. You already said that, stupid. Yeah, I know. But I'm not going to allow that own language to myself either, because I can't talk to myself that way. I would never talk to you that way. So I'm going to accept it and go, you just got a lot going on, and you need to go back, and when you edit, you'll realize it. So you got the advice twice. You will probably see orbs in the spirit and fly up and down, depending upon what I say to the cards. They'll fly in and out. It is not always negative. It is not always positive. Okay, so go with it. What resonates with you. Remember, we talked about that. I'm not going to go reiterate that. If you have questions about that, go back and watch the previous videos. Let's just get on with it. Before I pull Miss Charlotte's general reading, let's get into, I pulled the oracle cards for your general reading tonight, and this means all of you. I asked Universe, what can I tell them tonight that they can lean on? Well, here's your lean on. Here's my oracle. You ready? Some of you are going, probably not, but, well, get ready, because here it is. Ready? Confusion. I wonder why. That's not self-explanatory. I don't know what it is. That's just the truth of the world. And that's probably a prime example of what we're all going through. Who do I listen to? Who do I believe? Blah, 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 blah. Remember I told you that I will not ever, ever, do not ask me, do not even attempt me. I will never do a reading on a fellow truther. Not once will I ever do that. That's not my job. That's not my place. If it doesn't resonate with you and you're already asking the question, then you need to walk away automatically. That is not my job. And you are fighting against my own integrity to ask me to do it. If you are confused about something, that's okay. Step back, ask the higher universe and higher self in yourself to clear it up, and it will happen. But do not ask a tarot reader. Well, you can ask another tarot reader, but you're not going to ask me. Is this person good or bad? Well, I don't want to hear it. That is not my job. That's not why I'm here. If you need help, I will help you. But I'm not going to throw somebody under the bus in the process. I will reiterate that, okay? I'm not. Because I'm going against my own integrity and truth, and I'm not going to do it. Like I said, if you already have a doubt, then you need to step away yourself. You don't need me for that. Just step away and ask it later, okay? So anyway, confusion is a huge issue right now in the truther community because there's so many different main issues going on. You know, I can go back, what, 1 or 2 videos ago when we were talking about the raid and all that stuff. There's a lot of confusion. Well, it's meant to confuse you because they're trying to get you to ask questions, okay? Second guess everything that you're doing. The fact that we weren't second guessing all along has got us into half of this mess, okay? So confusion is necessary, but you don't need to stay here, okay? So they said confusion. Pay attention to the confusion because there's a purpose, okay? They don't want you to stay here, but there's a purpose, okay? So that's the next one. Wow. Renewal. That's probably why. Wake up. Get confused about the old ways because they want to wake you up into the new ways. Renew yourself spiritually, and I love this. I love this. His little sun rays and all his beautiful flowers, and you know, I don't talk about practices or anything, but if she's saying, you know, namaste and she's doing her yoga or what, it doesn't matter. I mean, she could be a Christian going, Lord Jesus. What difference does it make? Higher self. I just saw you fly away. Yeah, I see it too, and I feel it. I don't normally call it out, but I'll feel it. But renewal, okay? The confusion is to wake you up, and the renewal is to give you new beginnings, okay? This is why I call my tarot channel New Beginnings. I want everybody to walk away from me to have a new beginning of the way you look at things, okay? And the message that you receive. When it resonates with you, when it truly resonates with you, you will have a new beginning. I promise you. I absolutely promise you. Release. We do 3 oracle cards. This is your 3rd. Release. Let all that crap go. All this past. All that stuff that you've buried. You thought you buried it. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Let it go. It doesn't matter if this is on a personal level, a political level, a financial level, personal level. It doesn't matter. I can go on and on and on. Whatever you buried and you're done with, and you wanted a new beginning, the renewal from the confusion, release it. You don't get the renewal without the release. Okay? Let it go. As long as you're holding on to that baggage and that garbage that you're hanging on to, that negativity. Remember, thoughts, words, emotions, everything. You're holding on to that. Release it. Let it go. Call the universe. Come and get it. Come and get it. Cleanse it. Cleanse it. We sage. We cleanse. You don't have to have that. I just said that earlier. Just use your thoughts, your words, your emotions, your gut. Put it out there. I don't want that here in my house anymore. Your words are so powerful. You don't need a sage. I like it because that's just the way I am. That's the way I was raised. I'm Native American and Blackfoot tribe, and learned very early on that sage cleansing is very important. That's me. That's not you. That's okay. And you do not have to have burning of sage. Miss Sugar Glumplins, I told you that. You do not have to have that, honey. They do make a spritzer spray. I guess it would work like Febreze, but it's not aerosol, just natural spray you can put in the air that's sage. You've got crystals. You've got different herbs that you can use. Look into it. And like I said, if you will email me, I will send you some links for the best options that you can use. And you don't have to burn. I understand people are sensitive to smoke. That's okay. That's fine. But if you want to know, just give me an email and I will send you some links. I promise you, I will. But anyway, those are your oracle cards tonight. Well, don't they go together? We're all confused. We want renewal. But in order to get that, you're going to have to release all this crap. Isn't that what we're all dealing with right now in this movement? Let that crap go so we can renew ourselves. Let's move on. New beginnings. Hello. All right. There's your oracle for tonight. I was told it might help if you just go faster. Okay, I'm going to go faster. Go faster. No, I'm going to try to go faster. All right. Miss Mar M. She wants to know, can I give a time frame on the med beds? Let's do that one because she had a split question. So let's do that. Let's do time frame. Now remember what I've told y'all before. Tarot does not do well when it comes to time because remember, universe in their advice, they are beyond space and time. They do not have a clock like we do, okay? So it is roundabout. I will look for certain numbers and symbols in the cards, and I will give you a roundabout. That's the only thing that I can give you. Time frames are very weird when it comes to tarot. It's not because that I'm trying to hold that back. It's not because the universe is trying to hold it back. The universe just goes, who cares? Because the universe is beyond our own space and time. Okay? So just understand that. We are the ones that are earthly bound, and we are the ones that keep worrying about time frames because it's impertinent to our life. The universe is going, screw it. Who cares? Well, isn't that the truth? Who cares? well, but then they go, okay, I get it. You're the humans. They get it. Especially our higher selves, because most likely they've been here in time lives before, and they're like, okay, they're just trying to remember what it was like to have a time frame. They hurt and dealt with that time frame too, and that's okay, and that's why I can get a little bit, but I do not promise absolute and complete truth. Nothing that I ever get from tarot goes beyond a year, so if I give you numbers, it's normally hours, days, weeks, and months. Normally, it's not hours and it's not days. It's normally weeks or months. Most likely, it's months. That's just the way it is. It's just because we are not caught up to that. And the last video I did, I said I did not want to get into the Julian and Gregorian calendar, but I actually, on this subject, I think that may have something to do with it also. Because I think, what are we, around 3 weeks difference? Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. If we're on Gregorian, the true Julian calendar is, I think it's 3 weeks, but 2 to 3 weeks, if that's the difference. If I'm getting it in that time frame, it absolutely will change things, because that's the godly universal timeline. So that is going to throw it off. So bear with me when I ask the question, what is the time frame for med beds? Okay, now that's kind of general because there's different types of med beds. We've already heard that. So I'm just going to ask it as a general question, Mar. So I hope this helps. Time frame for med beds. When will they come out? So I'm going to read the cards as pictures and a story, and then I will give you the time frame. Okay? And then I'll ask the follow-up question, and that was, will we have a need for doctors and dentists in the future? Okay? So let's do one thing at a time. Time frame on med beds. I promise, I'm going to try not to harp on the cards, but it's me, and I just want y'all to understand that I'm not too batshit crazy, you know. I'm just trying to explain it, but that's okay. Oh, that's beautiful. Alright. Alright, darlings. That's what I thought. Alright. Go fast, go fast. I know. You're telling me. I don't like that either. Okay. So, Four of Pentacles. This represents us. I'm going quickly. Four of Pentacles just means you're holding on to. Please, please, please let this come. Okay? Alright. Current situation. Eight of Swords. You feel stuck. I'm trapped. I need help. I'm sick of waiting on these med beds. Okay? Everybody, I don't want to go to a doctor. I don't want to do this. I feel trapped. Okay? You're holding on to the hope. Right? In the past. Three of Wands. This is just looking into the future. That's all you've ever wanted. I'm just looking and looking and looking. Okay? Current situation. It looks good. Okay? Queen of Pentacles. That means abundance and a gift from the universe. And remember I talked about the little peacock, and it's a mystical creature. There's a lot of mystery around these med beds, okay? But the Queen of Pentacles is a gift from the universe, and it is coming. And I'll get to the time. Hang on. Six of Pentacles. Giving and receiving. They want to give us to this. The good guys, okay? Whether it be off-worlders or higher selves, whatever you want to call them. This is giving and receiving. We definitely want to receive the healing, and they definitely want to give it to us, okay? Now, Seven of Wands. There is a battle going on right now because of when of the release is going to be, and that's why I got confused when I was looking right off the bat, because I was trying to answer two questions at one time, and I think I'm going to pull them again just to clarify, because when I wanted to go for that time frame, I'm bouncing all over the place, and here's why. There's a battle. Okay, here's the devil is fighting against us. There are still people out there that do not want us to have that. This is what you were going to call, let's go ahead and piss them off tonight. Here's Big Pharma for you. I don't really care. I don't really care. Shut my channel down before it even gets started. It's okay. These bastards are holding it back, okay? This is big tech, big pharma. That's what they're doing. But the advice is definitely hold your ground. Hold your ground. It's going to come. It is. But with all the numbers that I have, it is literally, it's 3 to 9 months. It could take up to almost another year before the big parts of the med beds. Maybe little bits here and there, but it also tells me, I'm going to do confirmation. Yeah, it's coming. Big old Ace of Wands. The passion is there. They want to do it. And agreements are being made right now. Okay? There's that download that I needed. The agreements are going to be, the med beds are going to be for the terminally ill. Obviously, our veterans and our precious little baby children. We know that. And as it should be. As it should be. Our veterans, absolutely. Number one, our precious little babies. Now, if y'all asking the question, well, aren't our littles being helped that were taken in and protected, rescued? Yes. The majority of them, I have pulled those off-world cars. Yeah, the ones that were really, really harmed have been taken off-world, and they're going to be okay. Okay. The agreement that's been made as far as the babies now are our precious little babies who have the big C word, and I don't want to say it because I'm not going to give the enemy that power and authority. Don't say that. Don't say that. Do not even say the word. That ugly nastiness. Do not even say that word. The agreement has been made. They're going to be healed, and here's your Ace of Wands. The passion. Look at these healer's hands. Look at these healer's hands. It's going to happen. Manifest it. I did that. I'm going to go ahead, because I feel that's a little bit off. I'm going to go ahead and pull, I'm going to shuffle again. And I'm going to ask again to be more specific on the time frame. And then I will finish it up on your question, Mar, for need for docs and dentists. And we'll get to that. So, sorry if my equipment's off. I don't know if that mic's really loud. I'm so sorry if the shuffling's really loud, but it is what it is, and that's what I got. So, there you go. Alright, I really want to know, universe, can you give us, please, can you give us a time frame of something beautiful to happen with these med beds? Will humanity be healed by these med beds soon? Can you give us a time frame? Thank you, universe. We give you glory and we give you honor. And we ask that you only allow divine light to answer this question. We do not give consent to anything negative that is trying to enter, because I feel you and you will not be allowed in. You do not have consent to be here. Yes, your battle is over. Thank you, Robin. Alright, so let's do another time frame on these med beds. Yeah, same time frame. It's the same thing. Same time frame. So numbers is 369. That's what I get. So it's less than a year. 369. It's going to come out in stages. So depending upon what you need, but the people that get it first are what's important. So the time frame did not change, but the cards and the beautiful message did change, because I did pray over that a little bit harder. So I'm going to show you something. This is in the works, okay? We really want this to happen. That's what that means. I'm trying to go fast. I'm trying to learn. Divine Feminine, the Empress. She is fighting because she's a mama. And if there's anybody that wants healing and holding somebody until they get better, it's a mama. Okay? So Divine Feminine. It's going to change the whole world upside down. There's your Wheel of Fortune. Okay? Those prayers and that energy that you're putting out there right now is going to change everything. You can actually have an impact on how quickly this happens. So if you get 369 and you're still out there going, okay, well, 3 months, okay, fall. Wow, really? Just got to download. Do you remember the conversation we had the other day in the other video about the November check your box day? That's actually going to impact it because that's 3 months away. Think about that. So whatever you're putting out there to the universe of who's going to take those check your box positions, I want you to think about that, and I want you to manifest that, because the quicker we do this together, the quicker this is going to happen. Okay? But I get no later than 9 months. And I know not a lot of people have 9 months. Okay? Not a lot of people have time. I know. Don't bitch at me. I know. I know. There's a lot of things in my own family that need to be taken care of. But this is what the universe is telling us right now. Our energy. And this confirms it. This is my past card. Remember, we've already talked about this dude. The Knight of Swords. Now remember, those are thoughts, words, putting it out there, manifesting. Remember that little eagle? I mean, you can't make this up. We've already done it. And remember, I told you, and when I drew them before, there was an argument. We got the Devil card, and, you know, stand your ground and do this. That's because there's a lot of intermittent fighting going on right now. They are fighting tooth and nail. So there is some, what do we call them? The white and then the black. There's still fighting going on, okay? This is what's going on. Wow. Well, that's good advice. Here's your advice cards. 4 of Swords. Rest. Don't worry. There's a lot of secret stuff going in behind that fighting. Oop. Did you just fly out of my hand? Okay. It happened. So there's lots of secrets with this fighting going on. Because these lay side by side, if you could see this. And I'm working on getting another camera so you can see me pull them. And then the Temperance card. We got the Temperance, and this is the way it lays down. If you can see it in front of me, this is the way it lays down. So lots of inner fighting. And they want you to look at this. Be patient. Rest. Don't worry. Use your thoughts and your words. But there are secrets behind this. And then the Temperance. Temperance is about patience. Remember how we really wanted to hang the hangman the other day because he kept saying, just wait a minute. Well, that's what this is saying too. Be patient. It's happening. It's coming. Okay? But there's lots of fighting that needs to be cleaned up first. Okay? So, lots of cleaned up stuff has already happened, but we need to wait just a little bit longer. So I got 369. 369 is, oh, you just went there, didn't you? Thank you, Tesla. How many of you heard that too? Comment in the comments. How many of you heard that too? 369. Secrets in the Universe. Remember that? Secrets in the Universe. What is bed technology, period? Tesla's technology. 369. That's why I got it. Wait on Tesla. Thank you, Universe. So technically, you don't even have to listen to those particular months. You need to remember the secrets of the universe. Secrets, 4 Swords, secrets. Tesla's got the secrets, and it's going to come out. Alright, we're going to draw one more time, and here's what we're going to get. Based on that, thank you, Nikola Tesla. I'm telling you, this is how it works. I may not see it right off the bat, and then they'll go smack me upside the head and go, hello, 369. How many of you got that before I did? Congratulations. Takes me a minute, but I'll get there. And if I would have got it later, I would have come back and corrected it. But 369. Secrets in the Universe. And Tesla is the what do we call him? The godfather of med beds and frequency and healing and all that? 369. All right, so we're waiting on Mr. Nicola himself. That's all right. All right, Miss Mar, I hope I'm saying that right. Is it Miss or Mr.? But I got Mar.M. That's what I got for your initials. If it's male or female, I'm not splitting hairs right now because I don't care and I'm not doing this gender battle. If you were a Mrs. or a Ms., welcome, sister. If you were a Mr., welcome, sir. Thank you, brother. Let's get on to the next question. Will we have a need for doctors and dentists in the future? So let's feed off that last bit of energy that we got from Mr. Nicola. Will we need them in the future? Well, we're currently going through right now as far as the balance of doctors. Yeah, I saw it. Thank you. Sorry. I talk to my guardian angel all the time and he goes, when I split a deck and something hits on the bottom, I always flip it when I get the energy. And he goes, will we need, as I was asking the questions, will we need doctors and dentists? And I was getting ready to shuffle and he goes, because he's as funny as I am. Next sarcastic comment coming. Will, yeah, that's him. I don't know if that reads backwards. Who cares in the camera? But I asked the question and he stopped me from shuffling again because the bottom deck a lot of times will tell you the energy as I'm shuffling and where the universe is trying to go. And I got that, dude. Will we need these doctors and dentists in the future? Nope. Let's look at the whole reading. I think I know where this is going to go. Not in the sense that we know them as, if that makes sense. Because if you're in the medical field, darlings, honey, no one's condemning you for the field that you went in. Yeah, I saw it. Because you're going to be walking away from that career and you're going to something else. This is what happens when I flip cards and I split a deck and the spirit says, look at the bottom. And it tells me, we're moving out of troubled waters. I did it again. I've been doing it every time that I flip these cards and I keep shuffling them and says, I want you to look at the bottom. Look at the bottom. That's your reading right there. That's all you need to do. Will we need doctors and dentists in the future? No, King of Swords, because the integrity and truth about actually what is coming out is coming out. The truth is coming out. And I think I know where they're going with that. So I'm going to go ahead and finish splitting the cards totally and do the reading. And yes, I'll work quickly. I'll work quickly. I feel like I'm being yelled at. Working quickly. We're going to need these old docs and dentists. And like I said, if you're in the medical industry and whatsoever, don't take that as an insult. Take it as an uprising and walking out of the troubled waters. You guys are going to be moving on. You're the ones that are going to have the new beginning. And I think I know what that means. Y'all heard it too. I know you did. Tell me in the comments, did you not just hear light workers? Did you not just say general healers? Did you not hear that? You did. Yes, you did. Tell me you didn't. I know you did. That was as loud as a set of cymbals on drums. Yes, it was. Here we go. Yep, it's going to change the whole world. It's going to change the whole world. We're going to need doctors and dentists. Nope, it's going to change the whole world. You're going to be in celebration. Lord, I'm picking these up before I even lay them down. You kidding me? There it is. There he is again. Alright. Lover's card is the past card. Lover's card is also a new beginning, but a partnership. Okay? This is, unless you're in a romantic question and that's what you're looking for, lovers don't mean lovers. Lovers can mean a partnership and an understanding and an agreement about truth. coming out, okay? So this is just an agreement. They come together. Look at these two pillars, you know. Okay, that's an agreement. This guy, the magician, this is what's going to happen. The magician can mean different things. He can be a tricky dude. He can be kind of mysterious and kind of an illusion guy. Not in this sense. No, now this, and the way he's aspected with the celebration on either side with the world, this is how he's aspected, the way it's laid down. He's the teacher. Teacher means you're going to learn about all of the cures that they already have. And I already got that, and I'm pretty sure that that's what I was trying to get you all to kick in with the comments. Did you feel it before I drew the card? Did you already know it? It could have been a rumor and you just regurgitated the same information, but did you feel it? The teacher is going to come out with those cures. He's going to come out with all those patents, and he's going to teach the world how we do not have to do this because we have celebration. He's going to come out and teach the world the stuff was there all along. Okay? So docs and dentists, no. Here he is again. King of Swords. He's a matter of truth and integrity, and he's going to come out with the truth. The world is going to know exactly. They had all these cures all along. Yeah, you're going to have hardship, and you're going to have heartache about, man, if I would have known this, you know, whether it's 5 days, 5 months, 5 years, 50 years ago, it doesn't matter. We've lost loved ones because of their arrogance and their greed and all that, and you're going to be angry. I want you to take that energy and I want you to flip it. I'm going to give you the advice cards, and I actually haven't even looked at them yet. Don't want to, don't need to, but I'm going to show them to you in a minute. But I'm getting the energy and the download. I want you to take that energy when you find out that you lost a loved one because of their arrogance and their lies and their secrets, because they held patents to cures and those evil sickness words that we don't want to talk about. And these things were not necessary. You're going to get angry. You are going to be furious. You will probably mourn and grieve once again. Does that solve anything? No. Because I want you to remember something. And I know y'all want me to rush through this, but this is something I cannot skip over, because the downloads come to me and I have to give, I was going to say inquiry, but it's not really an inquiry. This is heartfelt information that I get from my higher self and my higher beings and our soul creator. Do not be angry and sad for the people that didn't make it on the time clock for these beautiful gifts that they already had and kept from us. I want you to celebrate them, because you know what they did? Before you were even thought of, and before they even came down here, they signed their own soul contract to do that. They agreed to it. I will get that in me. I will deal with that. I will leave here with that. Sign me up. That's hard to swallow. I understand that. That's hard to swallow. I could be here all day listening to my family members. So have you. So have you. Maybe you are dealing with that. Maybe you're wondering, are they going to come out fast enough to where I can get cured? Darlings, I'm not Jesus. I'm not Abba. I'm not Mother. I'm not Magdalene. I'm not Buddha. I'm not blah, blah, blah. I'm going on down the list, okay? I am not our creator. I am not the answer for all, but I will tell you this. As far as spiritual guidance goes, Awesome. How beautiful. If you're dealing with that now, it's not someone that's already gone on. If you are dealing with it, whether it's you personally with that darkness inside of you, and I call darkness illness, if you're the one dealing with that, or you know someone close to you that's dealing with that, here's what the universe wants you to know. If you are meant to part this world, you already signed up for it. It's hard to understand. You already signed up for it. Do not be afraid of that. There is a greater purpose and reason that you did it. And whoever is left here to carry on your legacy is going to carry on your truth. Okay? I know that's hard and that's painful. But if you walk around every day worrying, well, am I going to get the cure? Am I going to get a med bed? And I'm not trash talking anybody that asked the question. Of course, we're all curious about that. But if you walk around living every day, you're not living asking the question, am I going to get cured? You're either going to get cured or you're not going to get cured. It does. I don't really want to say that. I almost said it doesn't matter, but it does, but it doesn't. Darlings, if you sat back and look at your life, and if we could remember before we came here in our soul contracts, wouldn't that make it easy? Wouldn't it? But that's not us. We live on this earth as human beings to learn from one another. We are here to learn and love and experience. And sometimes when your soul contract allowed you to come here and learn from those things, is because you're teaching somebody else and what you're leaving behind. Okay? Leave someone a gift. And guess what? That's you. You are the gift. Leave your legacy. Leave your story. Leave your love. Leave your wisdom. Leave your energy. Leave your light. Easy for me to say. Not really. I've died 3 times. Someday I may sit down and tell you my story. I'm going to tell you something. From somebody that's crossed over 3 different times, you know what? That is the easiest thing I've ever done in my life. You know what's hard? Getting up every day. Living's hard. Dying's easy. If I can leave you, yes, I heard you. I love him. Wingsy, my guardian angel, he said, can you just do the advice cards real quick before you get into that? I'm like, okay, fine. Queen of Pentacles, so there's where she is. She's bringing you a gift from the universe. Remember that mystical peacock. And then remember this guy. Fight. Fight for truth. Fight for justice. Swords. Fight for truth. Your words. Fight for your knowledge. You already know the answers. So as far as med beds and doctors and dentists and all that stuff in the future, stop worrying about it. You're fighting as hard as you can fight. Your destiny is your destiny. That's as simple as it. That's it. That's it. There's nothing else to it. I don't know how else to explain it, and that's okay. I don't think I need to. You guys are so good about listening to me. I think most of the time you'll just laugh at me, and that's okay. You know what? I laugh at me too, and that's alright. But I will say this. I start talking about my journey, and maybe someday I'm going to put that down, and I've had great advice to write my memoirs from as a child, being very, very different, knowing that I don't come from here, and then all the way up to as an adult and my health issues, and it's taken me out 3 times, and every time you almost start to take it personal after a while. I was raised as a Christian, and when you get to those pearly gates, so to speak, and then you just see one time you get Lots of love. It's okay, darling. I love you. I love you. Come on, take a tour, and then you got to go back. And then it's like, all right, you got 5 minutes. Say hello, and then back. And then the last time, I didn't even make it through the gates. They just said, I told you, you're not done. Go back. I'm trying. But I'll tell you what, the easiest thing you can do is die. The hardest thing is wake up every day and deal with this life. If you make it out to be hard. You guys are beautiful. You have beautiful souls. You have beautiful spirit. And I guarantee you, just the last few years alone, we have realized, isn't life beautiful? Every day. Isn't life great? It doesn't matter. We all got problems, darlings. Honey, we could preach to each other day in, day out. Well, I got it harder than this. I didn't realize this was a pissing contest. Yes, I'm from the South, and that's what I just said. Who cares? You can't kill me. You can only change my address. Simple as that. So as far as that question with MedBeds, I didn't realize it was going to get off on a tangent of a spirituality journey, but it is. We are all on our own journey with how we're going to heal ourselves or heal our loved ones. And I know that's easy for me to say versus somebody else who's just surrounded by it day in and day out. But I also know that beautiful souls are surrounded by it, and they actually give me advice of how to deal with things. This is how we learn from one another. Okay? Brothers and sisters, this is it. This is it. This is how we talk. This is me making crazy YouTube videos that make no sense whatsoever, that may get interfered with, and electronics and all that. But you know what? I wouldn't trade it for a world. I wouldn't. I'm going to get back with you as soon as I can. I think I got everything covered. Anything that you have a question or concern about, or you want to bitch at me, okay, whatever. Whatever. I don't think you will. You guys are too good, and I love you. Leave it in the comment. If you need me, you need a personal reading, you need more verification on anything that I do, please email me, newbeginningstarot786@gmail.com, and I will either see you in the chats with Miss Janine, with Kristen and Jason. I'm everywhere. I'm kind of bouncing all over the place, but I'll be there. I will continue to keep my channel up as long as I can, and we're going to get there. I'm kind of messing around with the algorithms and stuff with YouTube, and I might actually just figure out how I can go live. Working on it. Just so you know. It's all about the spirit. It's all about manifesting. Alright, darlings. I think I got all my questions covered. Shout out to me. I love you. You got any more questions? I'm still going to do the questions live, and like I said, if it's a personal thing and you don't want to answer on a recording or something, that's okay. Leave it to me in the comment, and we'll address it in an email or something like that. Reach out to me. I'm here, darlings. I love you. And yes, happy birthday, Israel Lincoln Jean. And I can't eat sugar, but yay, cake and ice cream. No, we're gonna have pizza tomorrow. I'm gonna make homemade pizza. So, little FYI, I may eat pizza and record a video for tomorrow. But anyway, I love y'all. Talk to me. Talk to me. I love y'all. Tell me how your weather is and where you're from. I love it. Talk to me. Alright, sweet darlings. I just love you so much. Bye-bye, sweeties. Love you, darlings.